First of all, this valve here is the flush valve, and that needs to remain off when you have foam operation going. The other valve here is the proportioning valve, which is labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, depending on how much foam you want. The higher the letter, the more foam you get. We leave it there at D just for convenience, and that's a good amount of foam for us. One thing to point out is when the pump is under pressure, it's hard to turn the proportioner valve, so you need to lower the pressure on the pump and then adjust to what you want. This valve here is basically the on and off foam. Right now it's in the off position, and to do the foam operation, the way it needs to be done to work correctly is the foam valve needs to be turned on, and you get the foam flowing into the valve, and then you go, this flush valve needs to be off. That's the correct way to do a foam operation. When you're done doing the foam operation, you go back to the foam valve, you turn this off completely, you come back to the flush valve, and you turn the flush valve on. What that happens is the water comes in through this valve, goes down this pipe, and it actually flushes this proportioner valve and keeps it clean. So when you're done with the operation, that's a good practice because it keeps the foam from getting this gummed up, and this pretty much stays off. And then when you're done flushing, you could turn the flush valve off, and now both valves are off. The bad thing about this is don't ever turn this on and turn this on at the same time, because what happens is the pressure gets reversed through here and it goes back into the foam tank, and you're going to get a foam coming out of the foam tank. It's going to be a big mess. So either this needs to be off and the flush valve needs to be on, or this, for the foam operation, this needs to be off and the foam valve needs to be on. So it's either or. They can't be both on at the same time because it's going to be a big mess. It's going to reverse into the foam tank. And that's the way the foam operation works correctly. The other thing that the guy at the shops pointed out is, this has nothing to do with the foam, is during the pump operation, this valve right here goes straight into the tank. It's the recirculation valve. He recommended just to crack it to keep the pump cool, and to keep it cracked pretty much all the time. Do not open it all the way because he says you will lose all the pressure in the pump. So just keep it cracked to keep the pump cool.